see, let's get this a little lower. There we go. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the Red G Fox channel. I am Danny. Now, this is members only, but people will see it afterwards as well. We're going to wait for a bit to get some of our members. You know, this game show, which we do, Sanford and Son Jeopardy, it's a lot of fun. If you ever want to take part, look in our channel, look for membership, become a member today. As much as cheap as 99 cents a month. So it's a good bargain with you. Get a lot of other perks as well. Members only video. We got another one coming out. But on here, we basically take topics, each one, and then we go from there with, my gosh, I'm trying to do video and I keep getting notifications popping up and I can't see anything. But it's only for, if you're members only, you get a tournament. This is week 2. We already did week 1. It's every other week where you get it. And if you come on here and you become a member, you will be part of an ability to win a gift card at the end of the season. It's almost like a football season, right? With maybe not as many games. Let me get my light going on in here. There we go. I don't like it without light for some reason. You know, I actually made that, so I take pride in that. What we're doing right now is waiting for some members to come. If no members come within 10 minutes, then, because sometimes, you know, when you only have so many members and they can't make the game show, it's going to be canceled, which I probably won't then put it on our channel. Sometimes it no, I probably won't put it on our channel. Who wants to see me talk just nonstop like this? But on the game show, it's very simple. You have points, 1 point, 2 point, all the way to 5. We do not do it like Jeopardy where you will lose the points. Some might say, well, you know, it's no risk. Well, in Sanford and Son, we don't want to risk. We want you to earn the points. You keep them, except for Final Jeopardy. Then you can wager your points, and you could end up losing those as well. But it's funny. That's why this week I went with season 1. One of the topics was season 3 in game 1, and I remember a few questions too were tough when it came to. We had Fred Sanford last week. This time we have Fred's friends. It was Grady Wilson. But anytime I brought a question from season 6, I was surprised. Not as many people. I think I'm one of the few. I mean, all of us fans have seen them all. But I was one of the few fans who actually really get into season 5 and 6. And I have to admit, season 6 is not the greatest when it comes to Sanford and Son. Season 6 is, oh my gosh, it's almost like at times you feel that maybe even the show Sanford put more effort into with season 6. The writing wasn't the same, and that's fine. But it's never the jokes. The jokes weren't the same. It almost felt like if you ever watch season 6, look at their eyes. Look at Red Fox from season 1 and 2 and 3, maybe even 4, where he's kind of like right now, you're just talking and you're living in the moment and it feels fresh. And he didn't like to rehearse. Red Fox openly said, hey, I didn't like to rehearse. It takes the natural feel out of it. And some other actors didn't like that, like the guest stars who would come on sometimes would be like, they like to rehearse, and Red didn't do it as much. But when you get to season 6, you'll feel like he's not, they really didn't rehearse. Like he barely probably even read the lines, because you'll have like the camera here, and he'll be like talking, and he's staring right at like you can tell you're like he's reading the lines as they do it, and that cheapens it a little. And then a lot of this, and some even on our live shows where we've done where we talk about, where we go, hey, how come, you know, they didn't even notice that Lamont, I noticed because I watched season 6 so much in the past. I watched it a lot. It's one of the season 6 and 5, I've openly said, is 2 of the first that I ever got into the show. So they always hold a special place for me. But as you watch season 6, you would go, you know what? He's right. You know, look at Lamont. He's not getting as much. And fans would when we watch it together, I would say this, and they go, hey, you know what? You're right. You're right. They don't watch it as much. And it's weird that with season 6, you see it, and Lamont will come in and he'll say, hey, what are you doing, Pop? And Fred will do the whole scheme, like Lucy, I Love Lucy, where Lucy's doing all the scheme, and then Ricky might come in. Even then, Ricky got more action in it. But with Lamont, he would make a comment, and then he'd just like, okay, well, I'm not part of it, and he'd split, or I got to go do this job. And you felt like it just wasn't well done. It's still enjoyable, but wasn't well done as it could have been from the other seasons. Hey, we got a member. Who is here? What's happening? You know what? You're looking good, because I've always said for our member game show, if we just get one person here, if you want to participate, maybe you got to go. I don't know. You know, it's Saturday. Usually I work every other Saturday. I got this one off. We couldn't do Wednesday because coaching. I had overtime work, and by the time I got off, it was already going to be past our start time. And then I had to go right to baseball to help and then coach flag football practice. So it was a very hectic Wednesday. It said, as long as we have one member here, I've always said we are going to do the game show. So you just got to answer it, and you're going to get up 1 point, and don't lose that point, and you will get uh, the points for the win. Remember, at the end, whoever gets the most will get first place, and the first place points carry over. Right? It goes 3 points for first, 2 for one, and 1 for third place. So top 3, you're getting points, and if you're the only member here, you are going to get it. So we'll wait a little bit longer. I usually wait 5 minutes after the start time to make sure we have enough people here. Oh, it's been 5 minutes. So I guess we'll finish. It's almost 6 minutes. We'll wait for that. Hey, who is here? I haven't even seen a comment yet. Can you comment, member? Give me a thumbs up. Say what's happening so I know, because I don't know who's here unless they say. It just shows me. Oh, hey, Tandy. Oh, you're working today and you want to stop by. Oh, so you have to stop by to say hi and take off. Yeah, see, that's why. You know what then, Tandy, if you have to leave, that's cool. Then if no one's here, we won't do it. All these topics and questions will be carried over to the next show. I'm okay with that. Usually I say, hey, if no one shows up in 10 minutes, I just chat a bit. And if no one shows up, like Wednesday, Friday. I went to do the show Friday and no one came after 15 minutes. So I said, I didn't even post it. I just said, I'm out of here. So Tandy, if you got to work, that's cool. We'll save all these questions. Yeah, it looks like she just took off. So that's fine. So I guess we won't do the show unless I still got 4 more minutes to wait to see if someone shows up. But if this gets posted, it's just basically me sharing my conversation about Sanford and Son and the game show, how it will work. It's usually, when we come on, it's, hey, type a B or Z, the first name I see pop up. We're not even going to do that anymore because sometimes you got to find a B. Type in any letter or number, I don't care, any symbol. The minute I see your name pop up with anything typed next to it, you will be the first one to get the response, and then we will go from there. Oh, someone else came. So now, is it still you, Tandy? Yeah, I was going to say, if you got to leave, go for it, and we'll carry this game show over till next time. But as long as, if it's not Tandy, whoever's here, is it Tandy? Did someone else show up? Are you going to be the winner? Are you going to participate today and win Game 2 of Sanford and Son Jeopardy? Basically, all you got to do is get 1 point, and if no one else shows up, then that's it. I'll just ask one question. I won't even do the whole thing. I'm not going to do every question because some of these take time and effort. You know, it takes a bit to fill out all these questions in Jeopardy style format. Oh, we got 2. We got 2. Have you ever seen Jingle All the Way? That is one of my all-time. I love Sinbad and Arnold together. I wish they would have did more movies. But Jingle All the Way is my family tradition where it started with my daughter and then now both of my kids and all of us. Every year we get our Christmas tree the last day of November, and then we decorate it that night. Right, we go out to eat, get the Christmas tree, decorate that night, and we watch Jingle All the Way. That's how we bring in the Christmas movies. It's always Jingle All the Way with Arnold. But when they got when Sinbad gets the 2 balls, Arnold's all, he's got 2, he's got 2. So as soon as I saw 2 people, that always pops in my mind. So who's here? Is it Tandy was here and she had to leave because she's got to work? Is this 2 different members? Jim, what's up, Jim? All right, so we got Jim here. Is it anyone else? Because all we need is 1. That's what I was telling Tandy. I go, Tandy, if it's just you, all you got to do is answer 1 question and you're going to get the win. Who else is here? Jim and... Is it Mike? Is it... Who else? We've never seen Larry. Seymour won last time. Dejan has been here before, but I don't think he was here at the last contest. So anyways, going over the rules, all you got to do is type in a letter, number, anything. We don't have to do B or Z this time. We're not going to do that anymore because sometimes you got to find a B or Z if you're playing on your phone, and it can get a little annoying. So now all you got to do is just type anything, symbol, number, whatever. As long as I see your name first, that will be the one who can answer the question. Oh, someone left. So it might just be you. Might just be you, Jim. And if that's the case, we got less than a minute to go. With 10 minutes, if no one's here, then I usually cancel the live show. If just one person's here, we start the show. If you answer 1 question, you win. You get the 3 points for the victory, and that'll carry over. And then we go to round 3 next week, and I'll save the questions. Yeah, you're the only one here, Jim. So we got about 20 seconds left, and then if it's just that, you choose any top, or I'll probably just go. You can choose whatever you want. 1.5, it doesn't matter. You can choose any question. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. All right, Jim, it's just you. So what topic do you want? What do you want your question to be? Oh my gosh, now there's a second person here. So who showed up? Who just got here? I know Jim is here. Who else is here? Are you going to participate in the game? Just give a what's up so I see who it is. Is it Larry for the first time? Is it Dejan? Dejan, is it Mike? I'm surprised Mike's not here. Mike must be busy. You're ready now. Yeah, I see you're here, Jim. Is anyone else here? Sometimes it shows multiple people. I'm wondering if it, because Tandy was here and then she left, if it's kicking back her. Because if no one else comments, I'm just going to say, even though it shows two. I know. Larry, show up. Larry hasn't been here. Seymour said he would be here, but I think that was Friday's game. Yeah, Jim, Friday, I figured after 15 minutes, no one showed up. That's okay. If no one comes, hey, everyone's busy. We'll push. That's why I push it today. And I was going to say, if no one came today, we'll go. But I keep showing two people. You're on your desktop. Okay. You don't need to cheat. And yeah, you can type faster, though. That will help you, remember? Because last week you literally kept barely missing. So it just shows one. So we're just going to go you, Jim. I think it's Tandy. Maybe your account's signing her in and out, but she's not actually here. What is a bear? Is that what on here? Oh my gosh. That's actually an answer. Jim, that's actually an answer for one of the questions. Oh my gosh. You are That was a joke last week when it was supposed to be what is Fred's fiance, and you said that. And then okay, you did Fred's friends for 3. Yeah, let me tell you. This is what it was. It was Lamont, number 3. The question was a nickname given to Fred's fiance from Lamont. And you put what is You actually nailed an answer before I even asked the question. That is funny. And I didn't even remember that I did it from last week. Yeah, you got it. Okay, so let's do, you already got it on accident, but you are good, Jim, to even nail that. And as soon as you said that, I said, hey, I have that answer in here. All right, Fred's friend for 3. Here we go. A friend Fred later in life when he moved into Sanford Arms. So he became Fred's, it says, a friend Fred makes later in life when he moved into Sanford Arms. So this friend moved into Sanford Arms. And he became Fred's friend. What is it? I know you know this. I mean, there's how many people at Sanford Arms? You know what I'm really disappointed in at Sanford Arms? Oh, no. Come on, you know this. You're the only one here. Well, you already got one right. So either way, you got Barracuda. You got a point. You actually got 3 points for that one. So you'd already get it, and you win this tournament. But you know what's funny is that they never, I wish they would have used that John Travolta wannabe guy. Remember at Sanford Arms, the guy who was playing the drums? And Fred's like, yeah, where were you when I was trying to kill all those cockroaches? They should have put him more. He was pretty funny. I would like to see him go. You don't remember because that season, well, oh, Hoppy's mom, not Hoppy's mom. Good, we can save that question. All right, I'll pick a question. Here we go. Lamont Sanford, for 1, had his first heart attack after finding this person in his home. Had his first heart attack after finding this person in his home. Now, I know you know this one because this is early season. I know season 5 and 6, like I was just talking before you got here on the show. I was surprised a lot of people didn't get our season 6 questions. I think it's because that's one that I watch a lot when I was growing up, as opposed to a lot of people are like, no, they don't like it that much. They're not really into that. But some of the earlier season ones, everybody, you guys, Seymour, you. Yeah, remember Lamont's first heart attack. So that's the question. It says, this is all about Lamont Sanford, had his first heart attack after finding this person in his home. Yes, Lamont's. Come on, you got this, Jim. Lamont had his first heart attack after finding this person in his home. This is so annoying. You know, my kids, I'm trying to do a live show, and I keep seeing NFL things ticking across. The Packers have placed Romeo Doubs on their injured or their reserve list because he skipped practice. Come on, Jim. All right, that's it. We're not missing another question. Here we go. I'll save it because these questions, this is, since you're the one who showed up, I'm still going to use these when we do our next tournament. I know. What's wrong with you, Jim? You know these. You're if I told you the answer, you would say, here we go. A nickname given to Fred's fiance from Lamont. We got to get you a point on here. Yeah, I'm gonna save them. Well, I promise you. Sometimes, when I've had that where I know an answer, and then once you're called upon it, you're like, it escapes you that second. So we got, this is under Lamont Sanford, a nickname given to Fred's fiance from Lamont. I'll repeat the question, please. Alex. And that was funny. I was like, for this, you would want the Jeopardy, but then I go, I think for Sanford & Son Jeopardy, I would prefer the Sanford & Son theme song. Or some kind of mixture. I wonder if you can blend that together, what that would sound like. A nickname given to Fred's fiance from Lamont. And I know you know this. I know you know this. Yeah, mixture, some kind of weird song of Jeopardy. I'd rather hear Sanford & Son than the Jeopardy theme song, even though that keeps popping in my head. Oh, yeah, I know. Don't even give me. I felt so. I was a tad. My voice is not good for singing, but I wanted to try something in that song. Yeah, I had one guy. He wrote a funny comment where he's like, and I expected more negative comments like that, but he's like, you need to write another song just like this one, and then take them both and throw them away. It was something Red Fox would say. I can see Fred Sanford saying something like that. Oh, Donna, baby, I'll have your money back for you by Tuesday. Get it? Oh, to Donna. Now, that's season 6. I don't know if a lot of people remember that joke. Yeah, I don't know if a lot of people remember that joke. Yeah, that was funny when he said that. I even commented back like, I was expecting these to start coming in. But yeah, more didn't come. I was surprised because, yeah, if I hear it, I go, ugh, it's kind of cringe, but I was just trying to do something to put lyrics to the Sanford & Son theme song. A nickname given to Fred's fiance from Lamont. Come on, Jim. You know this. You know this, man. Season 6, yeah. Yeah, see, I love that one. That's BB King. I think even if you're not a big fan of Season 6, yes, what is Barracuda? You got it. All right. So Jim's got the points, and you get the victory because, dude, we're 17 minutes in, and no one else ever showed up. So you get it. You get the 3 points, which actually puts you first place now because Seymour had 3 from last week. You had 2 from getting second place, and then I think Mike got 1 from third place. Well, right now that puts you at first. Yeah, it puts you at first place because now you have 5 points. Seymour has 3, and Mike still has 1 for the tournament. So, yeah, Seymour's pretty good too. Both of you guys. That's what was crazy was I just kept seeing it both, and then there would be times like maybe you didn't answer. It'd go Seymour Tandy or Seymour then Mike, and then Mike had paused it, so that messed everything up for him because he's buzzing in. And he's saying the answers, but he's saying them a question later. So you're like, dude, you're way behind. So I think Mike could have actually got a few more. Maybe he could have been right there next to you. But he was. That's why we're like, don't pause it ever. Never pause the show. But yeah, congratulations. So you got the win. But yeah, it was season 6 when you got BB King. I mean, that's a classic right there. Yeah, Mike was right behind. So that's why I hope. Tandy was here right before you came. She came, and I thought she was going to be the only one to play. But then she said she had to work. She just stopped by to say hi. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. And we were going to cancel. Then you showed up, which is good for you. I've always said that's the rule. If you show up, we get one person. They're going to get the points. But Tandy, Dejan, he said he would be able to make Fridays. He wasn't. I wish he could have because Dejan's played with our live show that we do when it's. Thank you very much, Jim. I try. Thank you. I try to be real. I've said this from day one with my channel. I even have a family channel called DSCN Family, and that's what got me doing this channel. I did that. I got like 18,000 subscribers. It was kind of going big, and I had Sanford & Son stuff, Three Stooges stuff, Three's Company stuff, a lot of threes, and then me and my kids. We did a bunch of reviews, places we would go, sports. Like right now on that channel, it's all like my kids' flag football and baseball stuff. Yeah, there is a lot there. Thank you. Yeah, we have. This is what I love our community. We have a community of people who really do love the show and are very diehard. I think that's about as much as our channel. Have you ever thought about another show? Like what? Like, well, actually, for my family channel, I was thinking I might do some Three's Company on there. I try to stick with shows that I know because I grew up watching it. Like from the Three's Company, that was late 70s. Oh, I thought of What's Happening because I don't want to put anything there. This is just Sanford and Son. So, but I'm like, what kind of audience would I get? I know Three's Company has a big audience because, like I said, on my family channel, I still get some that same era, late 70s. Yeah, Three's Company was. What's Happening? That's one of my all-time favorite shows growing up. I thought of that. Jefferson's All in the Family. They were all big, but they weren't ones that I got into when I was younger. Like I've seen them both. I used to watch the Jeffersons frequently, but I don't know everything by heart. Like Sanford and Son, you can walk up and just go. Even before I started this channel, and now I know all the backstories or a lot of the backstories from research. I wasn't there. I can only take the accounts written down or interviews. But with Sanford and Son, if you said any quote or any scene, I could pull it up. Like these trivia questions, I don't look them up. I just go, hey, remember this, this, this. I just make them up because we've seen them hundreds of times. So it's like you just pop them. They pop in your head. Three's Company, I'm pretty good with that as well. What's Happening, same thing. Because What's Happening is only 3 seasons, and then they did What's Happening Now, I think for 3. But I only watched the first one with Rerun. When Rerun left that show, I didn't watch the last 2. So I could tell you from those 4 seasons just about anything from What's Happening. My favorite episode, favorite scene. That's it. So I would like to do a channel on things that I know a lot about that I don't have to research. But Jeffersons, I don't. I don't know all the characters. I mean, I know the main ones, but I couldn't name you every single character. I couldn't tell you, oh, remember that? You can name probably 5 scenes that are hysterical to you, and I'd be like, I don't remember that. So I could do that. And Jeffersons and All in the Family were up there. Yeah, see, oh, you like What's Happening too? Yeah, that I actually got into What's Happening before Sanford and Son. That's what got me into it, is that I would watch What's Happening on TV, and then the Sanford and Son show would come on afterwards, reruns. Obviously, when I was like probably 11, 12, 13, and then Sanford and Son, I started getting into it when I was like 14, 15, 16. Oh, when it was, oh, okay. Well, yeah, I couldn't tell. Sometimes with profile pictures, you look good. I can't tell your age. You look like you can be the same age as me or younger, older. You can never tell. But yeah, What's Happening was fun. Season 3, it's funny. The last season, What's Happening, I think if they had done, how like some shows, like even Sanford and Son, within the 6 years, Red Fox only aged 3, right? And I got to double check, but I want to say Lamont was like 27, maybe 28, fake age, maybe 29, and then but I feel like he was older than Fred, right? Like Fred went 3 years and Lamont went 5 or 6. I could be wrong. I got to double check that. But the ages were weird. But if you had done that with What's Happening, they made the mistake of season 1, they were like in high school juniors. Season 2, seniors. Season 3, college. I think they should have did season 1 and 2, not even maybe say their ages. And then season 3, maybe their senior year. And then so you get more, because that was the best part, was the high school aspect. College was cool, but season 3 felt completely different. And I still enjoy it. But it's almost like season 6 of Sanford and Son, where it's a little cornballish and the writing's not as good, but they're trying something new, and that's what What's Happening in season 3 was. 1 and 2 are way better, and it keeps that high school aspect. I think they should have tried high school for 3 years, but anyway, so that's why I'm saying I could do a What's Happening channel and break it all down and do the episodes and all the fun facts and clips, and they have so much connections. There's characters from Sanford and Son, Uncle Woody, Smitty. They all show up on What's Happening as well. Big Lou Turner. That's one of my favorite episodes, where they give him. Did you ever see that episode where Roger's mom goes back, Mabel goes back to high school, and she meets Big Lou Turner, the actor who plays, was it Percy Rodriguez, I think. He ends up trying to get her to help him cheat. Did you see? Yeah. Yeah, they use the same. And that's what I liked about those shows, because then you go, it's familiar. Like, I never worry about typecasts. I like the familiarity. So if I see Uncle Woody in there, yeah, that's the one where he comes and he acts like he likes Mabel, but he's already got, I think, a girlfriend or a wife, and he's just using her to help him graduate. And so they figure it out, and they give him the Thanksgiving meal, and he has to eat it to get her the term paper she wrote for him. And when they come out, it's fish heads and gizzards and all this, and they shove it in his face. And Percy's reaction, he looks at it, he's all, "Good Lord." And you can even hear Maple start dying laughing. It's so funny, but yeah. That's what I'm saying. So it's like when I see him, I didn't go, "Oh, that's Lou Turner." I just went, "Hey, that's the same guy." Yeah, it's very funny. Yeah, the Bridge Burger episode with Dick Van Patten, it's my top episode of that one. Yeah, Mabel, she was good. So, yeah, I mean, I think the problem is that for me personally, like if I was a YouTube only guy, I would have time. I could do 3, but with my working 40 to 50 hours a week, And as the winter comes, because my job, I work on gas appliances. D was the main. Like my favorite is Raj, but D, she was like Aunt Esther to me. D, she had the T-shirts. You know, she had the slogans and the saying, and always taking the money. And she was like the pain in the neck sister. She was the, like you said, the star of the show. And you can even see that in season 2. She was kind of like, there's some scenes where, or even season 3, where she kind of was put at the forefront, and like kind of like Esther. And of course, she's involved in every episode. Esther was only in some of them. But I couldn't, like, if I did, let's say I started What's Happening channel, or like with my family channel, I do the football, and I'll post things here and there, like a review of the movie or a review of a TV show, and that's just it's very minimal. And so if I did another channel, and then this, I think Sanford and Son would suffer, because I'm already having a hard time now. Like, that's why the Tuesday, you know, so it takes 3 days getting Tuesday's episode prepared if I do the episode breakdown. So when I write any of my material on Sunday or late Saturday night, I'll film it on Sunday. I edit it Sunday night and Monday night, because it takes the editing if it's a 20 or 30-minute video. And then I post it Tuesday or middle of the night, right before I go to bed Monday. And then the members can see it early. Part of the membership can see it early, and then Tuesday it comes up. It's a lot of work when I got to go do Sunday all-day baseball tournament for my son's travel ball. I'm there, and I'm actually writing while I'm there, trying to do stuff and get things. And it's just becoming a lot. So that's why I'm like, I'm going to have to find a way to limit, you know, how much time I put into it, because it's just becoming stressful at times. Thank you. Thank you very much, Jim. Yeah, and I appreciate it, and I thank you for being a member. You're our first member, and I really appreciate you doing that. It's exciting. The first time I saw it, I'm like, hey, Jim Offit, he's a member. So I appreciate it. If you ever get bored, and I'll never take it personal if you ever say, hey, you know what, I'm still a subscriber, but I don't want to pay. Never take it personal. So I do appreciate any effort you've given, and the kind words always. But yeah, congratulations on your win. We'll see you. I want to see, because it's since we actually got a victory, we'll still see if we'll carry it over to the next one. Cool. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, I know. That's the thing is, and it becomes like not an obsession, but almost like it's a job. Thank you, Jim. I didn't think you guys would. I'll never take time off to leave. It's like this last week, I didn't do an episode breakdown. Right, we're done with the first 3 seasons. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, I will take it. That's what I'm trying. This last one I did, where it only took like 1 day to prep and make, where it was catching the all the mistakes of like the goofs in season 1. And so I'll work on season 2. I'm trying to take like maybe a few weeks off from the episode breakdowns, because that takes the longest time, and as much as I love it. So, but yeah, thank you. I'll keep doing the stuff. I'm going to come back with season 4, start doing episode breakdowns there. But in the meantime, I'll be doing other videos like goofs, characters, fun facts, things that even if, like, sometimes you'll see stuff that you go, hey, I already knew that. But it's like I have so many new people who are coming in, and I'm trying to spread it and keep bringing in more subscribers and get the word out. And you know what I would love? I saw someone talk about, I think I mentioned this last time in our live show, is that they would do something with Sanford and Son. It would be great. Someone mentioned if like Lamont, Damon Wilson could come back, and he did. Yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing is, my youngest son, he's like, what happens when Sanford and Son, you're done with all the breakdowns? I go, I could start over and do it a whole new style. Or I go, you'll never run out. 6 seasons of Sanford and Son, 2 seasons of Sanford, and then there's always stuff like the Red Fox show. There's always something where the actors and characters, they did so much from it. There's always something. Yeah, you'll never run out. And yeah, I will recycle some stuff. I already have, where I might do a new video of it, but it's the same info, because honestly, a lot of my videos, I would say like 60% are new viewers. So some of the old stuff, you know, our subscribers see, but everything I put out always gets new viewers, and that's what you want, to try to share the same stuff with new people and get it out there. But yeah, I've always thought that, oh, I forgot what I was going to say. Anyways, thank you, Jim, for coming and playing, hanging out. It's always good to talk. This is nice, one-on-one talk. Redo, yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I will. Once it's done, I will start. I think I'll do this. I'm going to release all the Sanford members only stuff. That'll be on there for like 2 years. I'll probably put all that public, and then I'm going to start all over again and start with Sanford. And I think if you go watch, which you've been a fan for a long time, a member of our channel, I'll go watch. If you watch the first couple seasons, oh, the light went out, of the way I did the episode breakdown, you could see the difference by season 2 and season 3. It's like I've gotten better at it. Try to show what was important, not so much just every scene in the episode. So it's you just try to make them better and move from there. Thanks, Jim. I will see you the next live show. Maybe we'll do a one where we watch the video and react. Those are always fun too. But thank you. I appreciate you very much, and thanks for hanging out. And anyone else who's seen this, like I said, if you're not a member, because this is going to be released to public after, you can always become a member, join this, have conversations with Jim and I, see it, and then hang out, talk, and do the game show challenge and all sorts of other things. All right, have a good one, Jim. Enjoy your Saturday. Hopefully you're not working. I'm off. I don't work again until Monday. Peace. See ya.